Brent, Jen, there was lots of emotional reaction this afternoon when co-chair of the Judiciary Committee, Senator Gary Winfield, through tears, told a full hearing room this aid in dying legislation did not have enough votes to pass. While this is far from the first time this bill has been introduced and failed in the legislature, proponents were hopeful this was their year.
Oh, I'm so hopeful.
That hope turning into tears Wednesday as a proposed bill to allow terminally ill patients to end their own lives with medical help failed in the legislature once again.
Mr. Chair, we have had this bill come to this committee several times. Unfortunately, we have not been able to move forward with this bill. And I will say from the outset, we will not be able to move this bill forward given the votes today.
During emotional remarks Wednesday, Winfield, a supporter of this measure, spoke about his own mother.
And the last image I have of my mother is of her with a tube sticking out of her. I can't get that image out of my head.
Similar versions of this legislation have been taken up over the past decade and failed.
One day we're going to get this bill done. That day isn't today, but it will get done.
This bill advanced out of the Public Health Committee last month, but after over an hour of caucusing before the Judiciary Committee meeting Wednesday, lawmakers couldn't get enough support together.
I'm sorry that we're not able to vote on this bill and get it out of committee today.
Supporters say this measure would give terminally ill people the option to control how and when they die.
This is for all of us who may use it or may never have to use it, but I want the choice to be there.
But opponents argue there are still too many questions and outstanding issues, calling this a defeatist bill.
I think that there's a better way for our state to proceed, and I think it's good if we cannot muster the votes to pass this bill out of this committee.
And acknowledging there wasn't enough support for this bill to pass, Senator Winfield didn't even bring it to a vote today in committee, citing respect for the legislation. But some lawmakers who were in support vowing to continue working to eventually pass this in the future. Brent, Jen.